Hi, my name is Jen and I'm on a journey to lose some weight. Welcome back. I don't know if you're new here or you're returning. I've been gone for a long time and a lot has happened in the years since I last posted on this YouTube channel. But essentially I'm back because I'm starting a journey again. If you have followed my YouTube channel, you saw me lose almost 100 pounds through diet and exercise. And I got so close to 100 pounds, so close to losing 100 pounds, and then it imploded. And I stopped watching what I ate more than my body needed, and I've gained almost all the way back. I don't know how much, I think 40 pounds, but I am back to almost where I started. So here I am, and trying this again because it's a journey, right? I'm not giving up, even though I failed again, and I'm trying not to be so hard on myself with the feeling of failure, but I did. I think the hardest part is not losing weight, it's gaining the weight back. And this is the cycle I have been on my whole life. And this is the epidemic of obesity. And that's the reality of it, is that those of us who struggle with obesity continually regain weight that is lost. And it's not that we don't know how to lose weight. There's just something about us and our brain that continually causes regain. And in the time that I've been gone, it hasn't all been about weight. I did go back to school and I got my graduate's degree. I graduated in May with my master's, with my graduate degree. And so that's a great accomplishment. I'm very proud of myself for that. But now that has happened and I'm feeling very bad in my body, all the things that I was able to do once I lost almost 100 pounds, I'm not able to do those anymore. I'm suffering with joint pain. I'm suffering with bursitis in my Achilles. I've almost had that for a year, and nothing I do will get rid of it. I've been to the doctor, everything. And I am just, I want to say disgusted is the word that comes to mind. I'm tired, and I'm so disappointed in myself that I'm here again after everything that I did, how hard I worked, all the promises I made to myself, all the commitments I made, and I didn't stick around. I went back to overeating. And, no matter what you want to say about anything, the bottom line is that I ate more than my body needed, and here I am, right around 300 pounds. So I was all summer, I was thinking about what am I going to do? Here I am again. I've gained all this weight back. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I even thought about weight loss surgery, having a weight loss revision. If you follow my channel, go back and look. And I think there's some videos in there where I talk about my weight loss journey, my history with dieting and gaining and losing the same 100 pounds a handful of times. I don't even know anymore. I've lost count. So, yeah, so I consider weight loss surgery, but instead I decided to try something different. I am going to try a GLP medication. I am beginning again, and I'm going to document it. Maybe I might help somebody, but I also know that I'll help myself, because it has been very cathartic for me to go back and watch old videos, if anything, to see how much energy I had and how I felt and how I looked. I won't lie. I mean, how I looked when I had lost weight. So nothing fits me in my closet. I got rid of all my larger clothes, and I've had to rebuy some because I literally could wear nothing in my closet this spring. And I have a closet full of clothes that are true 4 sizes smaller than what I am now. And I don't feel good in my body. And I want to conquer this. I don't want to live my life as an obese person. I want to be able to live and move and experience life. And right now, my life is very limited because of my obesity. So I decided to begin a GLP-1 medication. I'm using Wegovy. Thankfully, I have insurance that's covering it. And so I'm beginning this journey again. I don't know if I want to say it's a continuation. It's a journey, as a lifelong journey. And I'm hoping that this one is going to be the time that I learn to conquer this disease, obesity. And I've spoken to so many people who share the same experience I have, that we know what we should do. We want to do what we should do. And yet we continue to do the things that don't work, or the things that won't help us, that won't serve us. And so much of dealing with obesity is mental work. I physically can do the work that's required, but it's my brain that always fails me. It's my thinking. It's my thinking with food, my thinking with overeating, overindulging, binging, whatever you want to call it. And everybody's journey looks a little different, how you abuse food. Mine essentially is just eating more than I need. It can be larger portions. It can be sometimes eating like a whole bag of chips, eating Starbucks repeatedly, like maybe 2 a day. I mean, I'm not going to go into that. If you've dealt with obesity, you know what that looks like, right? So here I am. Today is Sunday. On Tuesday, I took my first injection. So I'm almost 1 week in with my GLP-1 medication, Wegovy. And I have to say, that stuff worked immediately. It immediately I took it in the morning. So I'm never hungry in the morning, generally speaking, but I had no hunger the whole day. I had no desire to eat. It takes away the compulsion to eat, and it takes away the desire to eat. For me, this is how I experienced it. I don't know, and I am under a doctor's care. I have to see my doctor every 4 weeks. I think that's the first place for you to start if this is something you're interested in. But I've had little to no side effects. I had a little nausea, and I think the nausea was because I wasn't eating. I'd get the nausea like around 10:30, but I hadn't eaten all morning because I wasn't hungry. And it's very, very strange for me to have to force myself to eat. But the most amazing thing that I've experienced so far is the ability to stop eating when I'm full. I don't know if it's placebo. I don't know if it's just, I do very well for the first 6 months of any kind of weight loss diet or exercise program. I don't know if it's just the beginning of that. Time will only tell. But I have to tell you, I want to share with you that I had the ability to stop when I was full and just no desire to continue to eat. And that has never happened to me before. And it's so far, it's been amazing. I have no regrets. I can tell that the injection's wearing off. I can tell it's time for another injection, because today is Sunday and I was like, oh, I'm a little hungry. I think I could eat something. And I did, but I didn't overeat. I don't want to overeat. I had lunch and I'm fine. I'm satisfied. I don't feel like I want to eat more. So that's been a remarkable gift, a miracle for this. And so, I'm on this journey and this is something that I know I can tackle. This is something that I'm going to work very hard to do. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to do this with Wegovy. And stick around and see what happens. So week 1, I've had no complaints. I am tracking what I eat. I'm trying to be mindful of my food, prioritizing protein, trying to stay in a calorie deficit. I have been in a calorie deficit every day this week. 1,800, according to my doctor, is my top of my And I've not even hit 1,800 every day, but that's my goal. Calories for each day so far. So I am keeping track. This is the tedious part of weight loss. The reality is I'm going to have to eat this way. And I don't, in the past, I would like, oh, once I lose weight, I can just stop. But you know what happens once I lose weight and stop is I'm back here where I am at 300 pounds again. So part of my therapy, if you will, or reality check is that this is the rest of my life, Jen. I may be on a GLP-1 medication the rest of my life because I generally like how I feel. I generally like the freedom it gives me. I watched so many videos and I followed so many people who talked about this food freedom. And I can't imagine, I don't know how this injection does that, but it's just this monster that has lived inside of me my entire life, telling me more, is quiet, is caged. And I until you've experienced it, there's no way. It's just like freedom to say no, freedom to say no thank you. I don't have that compulsion that's driving me to consume. And it really is going to take a lot of work though, because I'm going to have to compel myself to eat, which is, it's amazing. So this may be the wonder drug that saves us from the epidemic of obesity. But anyway, if you would like to follow me along my journey, I would love to have you. These are really for myself. I really do rewatch these videos to really encourage myself and to check in with how I'm doing it. It's always good to go back and say, oh, look, you've done it once, you can do it again. So week 1 down, Wegovy. It's been excellent. I'm going to try to post weekly. I hope you'll stick around and join me on this journey. I hope you're well. But this is the beginning. Great things lie ahead for me. See ya. Bye-bye.